1, 2, 1, 2.
Me sleepy.
Trading is all about experience. It's to feel the adrenaline running through our veins. Like all the things we do that excite us. Whatever world we come from or live in, there are people that are born to succeed. They're called special, to hustle every day for an opportunity of a lifetime. Looking for the challenge to shape our future is something that's in our DNA. A privilege just available for a few. Traders, we see things differently, paying attention to every small detail that would maybe go unnoticed by the common eye. On or by the edge is our playground, with a constant strive for glory.
How you doing?
Seeking for a new tomorrow.
Hello, Thomas.
Do you feel special?
Hello, Thomas.
Take back control of your investments.
Oh, I am so sleepy today.
I'm so ill today. Not good.
Oh, I need to wake up. So, Nasdaq has reached the top of this beautiful channel. I think there's going to be some profit taking soon. I booked how much? 75% of my profits. That's a very good trade. 500 pips.
Good evening, Thomas.
Hello.
Hi Thomas, how you doing?
Hey Stoyan. Long time, brother.
No, I do come sometimes and just observing and silent when I don't have what to say. So.
Welcome back. Anyway.
Thank you. कैसे?
Oh, it feels like Sunday.
Morning,
today.
Thomas.
I'm so sleepy. Oh, good morning.
Gold started moving sideways.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hello, Andrew.
Good evening, Thomas.
Not much to say. We discussed pretty much everything in the morning briefing. The morning briefing is always uploaded to the website if you click on learning. And it's right there.
Yeah, thanks. I managed to catch up on that. That's awesome.
Thomas, one thing that we went over in the general chat on the audio, someone from the community, he mentioned that you can get Financial Times if you have a subscription with Revolut, and so I was able to get Financial Times for free. So that's something that if anyone else has a Revolut subscription, you can get Financial Times for free.
Wow. Is it business or regular?
It's the regular one, so you can't get access to the premium articles, but you get access to all the rest.
Yeah. It's a good start.
Yeah.
Thanks for the. I think it was Ricardo, maybe you shared it.
Yeah, I think Ricardo. Yeah.
What do you think? Is it a good time to enter into a gold long? No, maybe not.
No, I don't think so. It's too early. We need to wait to the news. We learn it from you, Thomas.
It's a very smart approach to trading. I have to admit.
We have a good teacher.
I ain't no teacher. I just draw lines. Oh god,
Did you finish putting your wood paneling in?
yeah, it looks amazing.
Looking good. Awesome. Did you do it yourself or contractor?
No. The what is it called? The guy who works with the wood.
A guy that works for the wood.
The carpenter. Chippy.
Yeah, Chippy.
Chippy.
I have a carpenter. Well, I don't have him, but I know a good carpenter, and he done a lot of things in the house. Like a lot of furniture is custom made, like office furniture. You know, he's very, very skilled, smart guy. So I asked him, "Can you put it up?" He was like, "Yeah, it's fine." It's not
awesome.
difficult, but you know, when I want everything to be perfect and nice, it's better to just leave it to someone who knows better.
To those that know how, yeah, it always makes sense.
You know, he doesn't go around giving financial advice to anyone.
Maybe he could.
Yeah, he stays in his job. That's what I do.
Yeah,
I do trading. I let others do, you know, these decoration jobs. But looks pretty good. Oh,
Yeah, here in the UK we call carpenters chippies and electricians sparkies.
Sparky, yeah.
Yeah. And then
Always in the bag, innit?
Yeah, to be honest, yeah. They just set their own prices, like you mentioned the other day. So, Thomas, what is the difference between the business subscription on Financial Times and the other one? What's the benefits?
Business?
Whatever you mentioned.
No, I asked about the Revolut because they are different.
Right.
I have Revolut Business and Revolut Personal as well, but I never saw the Financial Times. But I just pay for the annual subscription of Financial Times. But to be honest, I was using Financial Times, and don't tell it to anyone. You know, when I was at uni, we got a free subscription to Financial Times. You just register as a student, you get free subscription.
Oh, okay.
We had to register with the university email.
Right.
We had a portal. It was my undergrad, not the masters, and I registered. And when I graduated, they didn't cancel the subscription. So I was getting it for 4 or 5 years for free. I was like, this can't be right. You know, I was so scared they're going to charge me a lot of money because I'm using the services for free. And after a good 5 years in, suddenly I just couldn't log in. I emailed them like, I was a bit cheeky. I was like, sorry, I can't access Financial Times, and you know they didn't reply. So
they didn't reply.
And when I looked at the prices, it was like, Jesus Christ, it's so expensive. And I was like, you know, I like having my newspaper. I'm a bit old school, so I was like, I don't know, hundreds of pounds for a quarter. I think it's £1,000, £2,000 for an annual. I was like, yeah.
No, it's not that much. Oh, they've got a discount at the minute. Actually, for your first time, I think it's £200. I don't know how much it is after that.
Yeah, but that's with the print and the digital.
I don't even know the difference, to be honest. Oh, right, the actual newspaper, you get it delivered.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
right.
so I subscribed, but the problem is it's not like in London that they deliver it like before 6 a.m. to your door.
Right.
Sometimes, it's in the afternoon, the postman's all over the place. But anyway, I subscribed. I paid for the annual. There's just so much newspaper. You can't believe. Every single day, even on weekends, they send newspaper. And my wife just went absolutely crazy. I was like, she asked me like, are you really reading this shit? I was like, yes, that's my job.
You use it for fire starters after, sorry.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go in with a cheeky buy.
Based on what? What is your thought pattern?
I have a dice in front of me.
The lucky 8-ball.
BBFX, Tomasz, why you use pound account and not your account? It's habit. Because I lived in the UK so long, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna use pound sterling. For some reason, I like better. Tune is just me, or is there a 25-second delay in the stream? No, there is a delay, but you can join the live. And I think there is a bit of a retracement coming on US 100 Nasdaq. What's my view on US 30? It's going to be a new all-time high. There's no stopping for stocks.
GJ opened the 190 barrier.
We don't talk about GJ.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still holding a position for a few days.
Mate,
Sorry.
I got stopped out, but it was just such a beautiful trade. I mean, it's gone up like 1,000 pips. Oh, the analysis was right. Just the entry. No, not even the entry, because it was going up, but the retracement. I closed out my position, my runners. So I had to book only 50% profit. Not the full. It was like 1,400, but it was up 3,000. So I entered somewhere around here. It's gone up and then came back down. But now it's again up. New all-time, not all-time high, but it's up a lot. And yeah, this is why we need technical analysis as well. So even though the bias was correct, well, it's not just technicals, because the fundamentals, the data that just came out was quite deflationary, hence the pound started weakening, and that's why it caused a massive retracement, which unfortunately you can see this ugly, dirty sideways movement closed out.
Yep.
But
That's when I entered.
Yeah, technical analysis is excellent way to find an entry.
And in Monday, you explained to me about the swap rates, and then I'm just going to hold it until I don't know, a year. Yeah, I don't care.
Try swaps on indices like US 30 and Nasdaq is very good, because they pay dividends as well.
Oh, really? Also in the 4EC, like in iBroker, really?
Yeah.
Boy, I need to learn a new aspect of trading.
Thomas, sorry, I have a question. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Ernest?
Yes, how are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Can you hear me, Ernest?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello?
Can you hear me too? Yeah.
No,
I can
can't
hear
you.
Uh-huh.
Ernest.
Are you hearing me? Oh man.
No, I can't hear you. Of course I can.
Can you hear me, please?
No.
But how did you answer though?
He's like, do you speak English? No, I don't, sorry. Yeah, what is it? What's up?
Yes, I wanted to ask. I wasn't there in the morning briefing, and regarding this Nasdaq trade, what made you to take that trade from that level? Is it the technical or the fundamental?
It's not even fundamental, it's the experience. So when price was dropping on Nasdaq, I sent out the analysis, and I mentioned in the morning briefing that I'm not entering yet because I'm waiting. And if you look at the Nasdaq chart, actually let me show you the MetaTrader. So Nasdaq yesterday was dropping all day.
Yeah.
All day it was dropping like very, very hard, deep. Some bad earnings came out. But Nvidia was all over the news. And if you know what happened with Nvidia in the past few years, well, it's actually in the past 6 years, since 2018, Nvidia stocks and the whole company is just stepped up to a whole new level. And during when the Bitcoin mining really started, those mining machines or mines or whatever things that were mining the Bitcoin, they needed some really powerful CPUs, and they found, these miners, that the Nvidia video cards are freaking strong and good. So there was a massive demand, and even Nvidia, they didn't understand, like, what the hell, what's happening. And then they figured out, okay, so we have a new market. So Nvidia got a whole new clientele. Demand was massive, but then the chip shortage came in. But anyway, they have very good chips as well. And the AI story, again, boosted Nvidia's earnings because they produce very good chips and video cards. And I was like, okay, so the speculation was the same as during the Bitcoin craze, that there must be a demand, especially with the new AI hype. And I was like, yeah, there must be the earnings. And remember that they beat the earnings by 265% last time, which is crazy. I don't think that any stock ever did that. So I just went in exactly an hour before New York Stock Exchange closing, because a few hours before the closing time, there is something called a power hour.
Yes, I watched. Yeah,
that was my entry.
So no tiki buys on gold?
Thank you.
I'm tempted, but we need to discuss a few things. And by the way, many people asking about my broker, and I'm using ForexC, and I even made a dedicated page for ForexC because it is a very good broker, and they do a 50% deposit bonus, which is not a scam. I tried it, I used it even more times than I should have. You get free money, so use it, get some leverage. Now, ForexC is a very good broker because they don't use which is called the dealing desk. So if a broker is good if they don't have a dealing desk, because your positions will be executed immediately, sent to the liquidity provider, and your order will be matched up immediately in the system, in the execution system. So there is no middleman, no dealing desk who's holding back the position. It's a very good broker, very fast. Spreads are razor thin. I can only say good things about ForexC. Link in the description, check it out, and make sure that you use the 50% deposit bonus. It's free money. I cannot tell you enough. It's free money.
Thomas, how long have you been with ForexC, if you don't mind me asking?
2 years, 2.5 years, roughly.
Okay.
Yeah. It's very good. They helped me a lot. So, and also Andre is an amazing sales guy.
Actually, really nice man, and he helped me a lot of times.
Really, he is good nice as man. Gold.
Gold is better.
It is good.
Thomas, do you think the Nvidia will still push Nasdaq up when the stock market opens?
Well, I just showed you a chart. So, are you asking because you want to enter into a long?
Yes, when the stock market opens. If it will.
Who knows? Maybe. I
think you need to wait for a retracement.
You're a bit late to the party, brother, because it's already up 500 pips. And usually, people who enter late, they're making the wrong decision. But, who knows? Who am I to tell? It's the market sentiment that's going to decide. But if you look at the technicals, it just reached the top of this channel, which, it could be a very nice bull flag, which if it is, then we're definitely going to see new all-time high on Nasdaq. And the question is it going to break out from this channel, or is it going to retrace first and then break out? Who knows?
Okay, good.
I think that there are higher chances that price is going to break out. We're definitely going to have some pullback, some profit taking, but then it will continue higher, and we're going to see even 18,500 this year.
Okay, good. Thank you.
You are welcome. I'm really tempted to enter into a gold long. But before, welcome everyone who's watching the stream. This is the Alpha Facts. We do live trading every single day, when there is opportunity. Today we are going to have two important data, which is PMI and what's the other one? Jobless claims. The team and I know very well how to trade these, and we already analyzed it. If you want the short answer whether to buy and sell, read the chart. But I'm going to I will go through again what we discussed in the morning briefing, because I want to help as many people as possible. Remember, this is not financial advice and you are solely responsible for your trading decision. I do not have any open positions on gold yet. I didn't have any open positions this morning, and only position I had last night is Nvidia, which you might have heard about it. It was crazy pump since yesterday. 500 pips, one single trade. Now it's booked 13,000 pounds. So pretty much half annual salary has been taken within one day. Absolutely shocking. But yesterday was easy. Today is a new day. Let's try to break gold. So as I said, today we have continuing and initial jobless claims, and also we have after that PMI and existing home sales. All of them are important data because it tells about the health of the economy, the strength of the housing market. Demian Posius, what did you study in college? I'm an economist. I studied economics and then financial economics. So, finance and trading, but on the economic side. And I actually did work in finance, so not many people know, but I did my qualification. I took some photos, make sure that, I show it around the world. They let me into this fancy office, so I took some photos. But actually, that was my desk. I also have qualifications, so I did CISI. This is one of the qualifications, which was level 3 in securities. But this was one of the hardest exams I took at CISI, and I'm very proud of it. And I also like to walk around with my laptop in the city. I like coffee, and I like nice things. Going back to PMI and what was the other one? Jobless claims. So this morning we already had the morning briefing where I explained to the lovely members that what happened yesterday was the FOMC meeting minutes if you're not aware of that, last night the Federal Open Market Committee have released their meeting minutes from the previous meeting, which was at the beginning of February. And if you don't know what the meeting minutes are, it's a wonderful, highly recommended reading. It's 12 pages of pure joy, pure fun. This is the meeting minutes. Lovely. I highly recommend to read it. Once you start, you're never gonna put it down. It's so fascinating, thrilling document. If I had to summarize this document with one sentence, it would be this: the Fed is not in a rush to cut interest rate. And pretty much it summarizes the whole document, that it's relevant for you. Now, because the Fed is not in a rush to cut interest rate, gold started rising last night. So you can see it went up pretty much 127 pips, and now it's retracing. So the market sentiment is, in my opinion, no, what do you think? What's the market sentiment is after this document has been released?
I think the stocks euphoria will still drive everything higher.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's bullish.
You know, Nvidia a little bit messed up the trading in gold because so much money is flowing into obviously the stock market. So the risk on mode is not good for gold longs because money's been taken out from the precious metal asset class and pumped into or channeled into stocks and indices. But generally speaking, is a So if you look at the data, the market is pricing in some tough months, higher rates for longer. On one hand, traders are selling gold because obviously Nvidia and the Nasdaq story. The second one is that the Fed was very clear about it, that they not in a rush to cut interest rate. In light of this, we need to wait for the data and determine whether it's inflationary or deflationary. So today, PMI and jobless claims. Now, jobless claims, the forecast is quite mixed. Initial jobless claims showing an increasing number, or forecasting an increasing number, which is deflationary. And the more people claiming unemployment benefit, or more people, jobless, the less money is circulating in the economy, and thus less inflation is generated because less money is circulating in the economy. On the other hand, the continuing jobless claim is showing a decrease, which is inflationary or deflationary. What do you think?
Inflationary, my friend.
Yeah, inflationary. The difference between initial and continuing is that continuing shows you people who stay in unemployment for longer term. So it's not just initial that they entered, it is actually longer term. Given that is more important because it better depicts the health of the job market. Is the job market able to suck up the excess unemployed or not? Could be 325 is asking gold buy or sell right now. Brother, I'm just explaining that it's not that simple. Given the forecast on continuing jobless claims, it's a sell. It's a clear sell.
It's already dropping quite a bit.
But, it depends on the data. If lower PMI comes out, gold is going to push higher. if higher PMI, then gold is going to push up. Sorry, jobless claims. God, I'm so tired.
But just to confirm, you look at continuing more as opposed to initial, right?
Yeah. But you know, when it comes to deviation, if the deviation in initial is significantly greater, that it takes away the attention of traders, then it's going to dominate over the continuing.
Okay, yeah.
Thomas, what would be the argument for lower jobless claims this week?
Strong job market, and actually I'm going to enter into a sell. Because when we started the month, actually the year, labor market was job market was still too strong, way too strong, and not much has changed. If you remember the last NFP, the job market is way too strong in the US. So I have some, even if it's wrong, I have some buffer from Nvidia. Could be wrong, so this is not financial advice. This is my gut feeling. There's not much to say. FOMC last night was still hawkish, but no new information. But given the forecast by analysts, if you look at the forecast on jobless claims, they are predicting a drop in continuing jobless claims, which, if you look at the chart, a lower jobless claims is inflationary, and thus gold should revisit around 2009. But for that, we need a significantly lower jobless claims and a higher PMI. And if you look at the PMI, the services PMI is forecasted to be almost identical to the previous one. There's minor difference, which expansionary in my interpretation. But again, it's your job to be able to interpret the data which comes out and make a trading decision based on that. We have a minute until the data. Are you ready?
I've always got to sit on my hands so that I don't enter an impulse trade.
Saif Ul-Wahab, gold still in a bullish trend, making higher highs and higher lows. Yeah, trend is your friend, but you know, economics is a different story. Market doesn't care about trend if the data tells a different story. And right now, the Fed is moving the market. Hard data.
Thomas, wasn't our view on gold this morning buys long?
But that was that morning. It was this morning. Now
Yeah,
it's
sure.
afternoon. And we have 20
Sure.
seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. Get your credit cards ready. What will be the data? We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the data is out.
Oh,
Let's have a look.
beautiful.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Data is very good. Deflationary. Sorry, inflationary. Jobless claims have decreased a lot, which is inflationary, and therefore gold should continue lower. The PMI, I'm still not seeing it. I'm still waiting for the PMI data, which is, we need it for the full story. If it comes out higher, then gold is going to continue to sell off. I'm still not seeing PMI.
That's not till 2:45, I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh god.
We
You're
have an
right.
hour and 15 now.
Man, I'm so tired. I haven't even looked at it at the time. But looking at the data, continuing came out 1862. That's significantly lower than the forecast and the previous. Look at the chart. Lower jobless claims, inflationary, sell. Initial, much lower, sell. Let's see how the market is reacting. $22 pips in the bag within minutes. And I'm going to take some profit on Nvidia. Sorry, Nasdaq, not Nvidia. How to Win says gold is going up again. Well, yeah, Nasdaq. I'm going to look in some more. Should I leave it? Yeah, leave it a little bit more. Ladies and gentlemen, 12 pips, 20 pips.
It will be nice if gold gonna close daily like this.
Yeah, just a nice plummet would be very, very decent. Nasdaq is climbing a little bit higher.
I think then that's mean the next week gonna be sell only. Gold.
Bro is playing some boss fight music. Jobb, mint a mulatós. Come on, guys. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to the channel to get a notification when I go live and do some live trading. If you want to get my trades in the morning, if you want to see my live trades, go to alphafx.eu. Let me just show you quickly what it looks like to be in the AlphaFX Academy. So we have a private Discord, and I do send out full analysis with some where is it? So this is what it looks like. I send out you know, my MetaTrader screen, and also I make sure that I give enough depth and enough narrative why I took the trade or why I'm taking a trade, what do I expect from the market, which sometimes plays out, sometimes it's not. That's why we have a market. But from an economist perspective, who worked on the trading floors, I make sure that give as much information as possible. So it's not just signals. If you want signals, then there you go, my full MetaTrader screen. As soon as I enter a trade, I send out the screenshot. You can read down the stop loss and TP. Honey FX Voila GJ, no GJ today. And looks like the market is waiting for PMI. Looks like it's going to be another boring day. What a shame. Felix Kims is asking, what has FX got to do with animals, bulls and bears? Well, bulls are usually, I don't know how to say it in English, but basically when a bull is attacking, it pushes its head up with the horns. So an up market, it looks like the bull horned up. And the bear market, bears usually slap down with their paws, with big paws. And, when the market is crashing, it's like a bear just slapped the market. I'm gonna get some water. Dream Lifestyle is asking the question, how is it to sell and the market keep going up? Read the data that just came out. So when it comes to selling in this market, you need to analyze a few things. First, what was the FOMC meeting minutes last night? I doubt that Dream Lifestyle is reading those kind of things. And the second thing is look at the data. Initial and contingent jobless claims was clearly inflationary, hence the market, the yields are rising, gold should go down. Actually, let's have a look on yields quickly. And this is the reason why I'm selling. Inflationary data. And look at the yields. 2-year government bond yields spiked up on the data. So gold is it shouldn't go up, but now it's just probably shaking off the weak hands. Most likely it's going to continue lower back to 2009. But again, we need another catalyst, which is going to be PMI. And if you look at just the forecast, just look at it. It's forecasted that the US economy, the services sector, is in a expansionary phase or a period with 52.4, which is going to be another inflationary data. Let's have a look on the live position. So don't panic, everything will be fine. I hate when people, start panicking. That's the worst a trader can do. Get the bias right, set the position, and stop worrying. Simple as that. If something happens, you won't have any control at all. So if the war escalates or some, Russia is firing its nukes, you have no control. And probably you will be the last one to get notified about it, and your position will be hit anyway. So get the direction right based on the information which is provided to you. And right now, we have, Jay Powell's, or the Fed sent out the FOMC meeting minutes, still hawkish, even though there was no new information. And the data today, which just came out 10 minutes ago, was inflationary. So if there's anything else pushing up the market, it's beyond our knowledge to know about. Just because the market is in an uptrend, it doesn't mean it's going to continue up, because the data suggests it should go down.
So we staying on till PMI, or what's your plans?
Not sure. I probably won't. I leave the excitement for you guys. But you have all the information on the chart I sent out.
Yeah.
Boring day again.
No one.
Thomas, even the existing home sales data forecast is inflationary.
With the PMI and the existing home sales. So I think, the market is most likely going to wait out some more catalysts. Letting all the suckers in for the buys, shouldn't say that. Anything is possible, so even my stop loss could be hit in a minute if there's some new information comes to the market. But right now, based on the data and macroeconomics, is a clear sell.
Thomas, do you think the booking will have some effect on Nasdaq tonight?
On Nasdaq, like Booking.com.
Yeah.
Don't know. How do you determine whether it's important or not, Andre? What's the first thing that you look at?
No, I saw the booking is in Nasdaq, so.
Yeah, but what's the market capitalization for Booking?
I know it's on the 22nd place on Nasdaq. $29, 4.71 billion, the forecast, and is expected, I think, 29. And the market capital is 130.
So it's in the top 30 companies, right?
Yeah.
Of Nasdaq. It's pretty relevant, but how is it going to affect? I think the market, if you look at it, it's about to reach all-time high again.
Yeah.
They did in the past few weeks. When the market sentiment is so strong, it has to be something very disappointing to stop continuing higher. And if you look at the daily or the 4-hour chart, beautiful bull flag pattern. Now this is what a nice trend looks like, uptrend. So if you hold the Nasdaq, most likely it's going to go up, but there will be some profit taking offshore, of course.
I'm just curious, that's all. Thank you.
You are welcome. You know, here at the Alpha, I don't enter trades blindly. I always look at the macroeconomics and make decisions based on that. And those of you who follow monetary policy, or you know, the professional traders, I know everyone is a professional trader nowadays, but if you listen to what the Fed said, specifically Jay Powell and Neil Kashkari and Bowman and you know, all the voting members, everyone said that they are going to make decisions based on hard data, hard evidence. And if you look at the data today, in form of the jobless claims, it was clearly inflationary. When the data is inflationary, gold should continue lower because they're going to hold rates higher for longer.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Thomas. How you doing?
Hello, James. Not bad, you?
Yeah, good, man. Just working in the rain, landscaping.
Nice.
Yeah. Quick question, GJ.
No, don't talk about
No.
GJ. Yeah, I got burnt last week. What's up?
Yeah, I got burnt last couple of days, but had you had a look at it since? Because it hit quite a massive high today, didn't it? Let's say like 83, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's you know, as soon as it hit my take me out, since that it just continued to rally. So the bias was right, the entry was not.
Right,
Not the
right.
entry,
So I got
it's the actual data in between these events, which was unfortunate.
Yeah, I did follow it. It said it's going to drop hard, obviously with Japan's intervention, but when that happened, but it has dropped since the latest release, U.S. release.
What was the
It's
question?
actually
Sorry.
had a positive impact. Sorry, I was just stating that it actually dropped a little more since the release. The jobless claims.
Yeah. It went up, but now it's GJ or gold. Sorry.
GJ, sorry, not gold.
Yeah, it pulled back a little bit.
Now, I guess what... Sorry, go on.
It could be, remember that if the Bank of Japan intervenes in the market, dollar and pound as well, it's going to depreciate against the yen. So you have to be very careful, because now that they're reaching, anything above 185 and around 190 is dangerous territory. Bank of Japan can anytime intervene in the market. But given that the UK economy is struggling with inflation, I would advise to read up what Governor Andrew Bailey said, or communicate to the market about interest rates. If they holding interest rates higher for longer, same as the Fed, even though Bailey said they're not copying the Fed, but if the narrative and the commentary was hawkish, then the pound is going to strengthen against the Japanese yen, and GJ is going to continue higher, and vice versa.
Yeah, okay. So I just got to do a little research. I was just tapping you up for a bit of info, because I'm not familiar with that pair. I just started... So, when you go with a bit of a gut feeling, and you think, okay, you get snippets of information, and you think, okay, I'll dip my toe a bit. And I dipped my toe this morning after getting stopped out, and it's now, I'm 50 pips up. But even so, that swing, I'm not sure about the swing.
Yeah, but gut feelings is like when you're going out to a party with the lads. Let's have a last shot, shall we? My gut feeling tells me it's going to be amazing. No, it's not. It's
yeah, you regret it the next morning.
Damn right. So be careful with the gut feelings. But obviously, you got to risk it to get the biscuit.
And I appreciate you obviously giving me that little bit of info.
Thomas, in how you say the PMI in America, they mainly focus on their services PMI. What is it in the UK? What does the UK mainly focus on? Well, what do they rely on, should I say?
The same services. There's not much manufacturing going on in the UK. Well, both of them are important, but I pay more attention to services. And the UK as well is pretty much a service-based economy. Industrial Revolution, yes, it was manufacturing heavily, but since that, what do they make in England, in Britain? Some Bentley? No, Rolls-Royce.
And what's composite? What does that cover?
The FTSE 100, or what composite?
Like for the PMI composite.
It's the composite of manufacturing and services. It's bundled up.
Oh, okay. So there's both of them put together.
Yes, yeah. But have a look in the methodology. I don't want to say something silly, but it's a composite. It's
Wagwan bitches.
Des, how is sunny Scotland?
There you go. Sun's out today. It's a miracle. I don't know what happened.
Oh,
Someone must
wow.
have prayed extra hard.
It's one of those days, isn't it?
That's it.
And as soon as you came into the stream, gold started continuing down.
That's good news. I sold it this morning.
Good, very good.
How you
Glad
doing?
you're
Right?
here. Yeah, a bit sleepy today. Chugged in a
know
bottle
what?
of wine last night.
So gutted I missed that NASDAQ trade. Oh gosh.
that was insane. It's still
Murdered
running.
that. Murdered that.
It is, yeah. Milk the market.
That's it.
My broker is going into
No,
bankruptcy
no,
soon. Milking the market, brothers.
Real mice boys.
Hey, whatever happened to that guy that used to always put up the charts about milking it, but always
I muted him. I couldn't bear. He was so freaking annoying, and
Yeah.
previously, last year I would have just immediately confront him and kick him out. I was a bit short-tempered, but this year I was like, okay, I leave him. I try to speak with him. I try to imply that I know what he's doing, because he was fooling people with fake charts, and the narrative which came with those charts was just absolutely outrageous. He was every single day these stupid narratives like, oh, milking the market and breaking the brokers and God. And the problem is that
you're saying he made from $100 13K in one day.
Yeah.
The thing is that I think he's not in Nigeria but Zimbabwe, and with some ridiculous 5,000 leverage account, 5,000%, so 1 to 5,000 leverage with Exness or some scam brokers. These guys, they do flip accounts, but what he was doing first is extremely dangerous, and also he was faking the charts as well and the profits, and he could not verify that he's trading on a real account. And how on earth that every single day he posted like profits of thousands of dollars, but the equity was always like ridiculously small, $100 or $200, and the next day again thousands of profits, but the equity is still quite low. So it was crazy, and I just muted him. I was like, I couldn't take it anymore.
So you spent a lot of time meditating on how to cope with people like that, rather than kick them out since last year.
It's I was playing with him as well. Like,
yeah, you were. I was watching. It was hilarious.
I was a bit sarcastic, like, "Oh mate, you're amazing," but the problem is that because many people, especially young and new traders, they actually believe this guy, and it's insane that how many people can be fooled so easily. And they were asking him for advice, and it was like, no, this got to stop. First, he was fooling people, and he was intimidating other people who maybe trade in a very risk-averse way. And looking at his trades, he was intimidating everyone and pretty much forcing them to take on bigger risk, because they think they're missing out. But this is a very poisonous attitude.
I did challenge him once, and I actually asked him to talk through his analysis and how he formulated it. And he sort of passed it off to saying, "Oh yeah, I'll do that later." I was actually quite, I think, passive aggressive with him, and he couldn't deliver. I mean, with you yourself, it's quite clear. You start off with microeconomics and you carry out the strategy from there. Whereas he was just not able to, answer any of my questions. When you get a few drinks in it, you're just like, all right, I'm gonna have a little fun here. And
there was
he didn't.
There was a similar guy, Masood, in the group. God, he was a real scammer as well. He was posting charts, but always just a screenshot of the screenshot and just a part of the screenshot.
But they pay to scam here. They pay to enter to the group and scam.
Yeah, but he was like, every single day the profits were just absolutely amazing, and I was like, yeah, maybe he's right, maybe he's a magician or something. And with his friend, I couldn't verify whether it's real account, whether they really made this amount of profit, but it's the same scam story every single time. First they start posting profit only, never a loss, never a single time a loss, and claiming that, well, they just can't lose. This is how good they are. And once I called this guy in a live Zoom, Masood, and show your strategy, because everyone is interested. And I was in a good faith, because he was a very nice guy. I liked him. And he came to the live Zoom, and he was just talking absolute rubbish. He was like, yeah, I enter where the liquidity is. I was like, okay, can you define liquidity? And he was just pointing at the chart. Oh, that is liquidity. I was like, no. Define what is liquidity. And I just asked him simple questions. He could not answer. So I was like, okay, that's it. Goodbye. And yeah, every month there is, there are some scammers. Every year, one or two. Every year, one or two.
Yeah, it does change. I mean, I've been a member.
But it's easy to filter these guys.
Sorry, Kerry.
It's easy, but the problem is that they sometimes they become valued members of the community because
How come they can get the trust if they speak rubbish?
Because they build up the trust, so they don't start immediately with profits. What scammers do is they get in a group, and they're really active, smiley. They always appreciate people, always in the pack, always active. And then suddenly something changes, starting posting profits only, no losses, and they build up the trust, and then they just get really, really greedy, and they use platforms and groups as a ladder to climb up from poverty.
Sorry, if I only have profits, I will not join to your group, man. I don't need it. Maybe I lost some of good parts of the community, but if I have only profits, I will not join, man. I will not need it. So it's very awkward.
No. That's
post
not
all the time profits, man.
That's only you, but I know some people in the group who are actually really profitable. There's one guy who manages 1.4 million euros in our group. He's not the biggest, but there are a few people above $1 million or euros or pounds. And he's using algos, so robot trading. He burned himself once the market crashed, but he also trades a lot of gold in US30. And
but he has lost.
He has losses, but very few. He's a very good trader, a very, very good trader. He only trades like 2 trades a day, and that's it. Like literally, he trades 10-15 minutes each day.
Oh wow! I guess suppose he's got the equity though as well, doesn't he? If you've got that much money.
What was the equity?
No, sorry. It might be my signal. If you're able to take 1 or 2 trades a day, and your obviously analysis is spot on, you and you have the equity, that risk is minimized, really, isn't it? Well, I suppose it depends on your lot size as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's managing money for others as well, so it's a pooled account.
Okay.
But basically, that 1 or 2 trades a day, so 10-20 trades a week, because he has a large account. He takes very little risk, but even the smallest profit is measured in thousands of euros each trade.
And like, you know how you have your analysis? I know you used to have a number of them. Like Angel is one of them. Sort of what meets your threshold to become a key person that's able to deliver that analysis in the alpha community?
Say that again. Sorry, your signal is just...
sorry. Yeah, my apologies.
The mic.
If I cut out, I apologize. Can you hear me now?
Yes. It's just the mic is a bit...
Sorry, I've got headphones on. I'm traveling.
That's all right.
This is not the best. Yeah, so you know how you have your approved analysis, like
Yeah.
Angelo being one of them. So
Yeah.
how do you vet those to become one of the community? Because this guy that you mentioned, has he ever considered that, or I'm just curious to know your process. That's all.
No, it's
nothing significant.
Angelo and Batis, they are good traders, and it's easier to have others as well. It takes the pressure off from me, because if I were to only have myself, it's better for all of you, and I have others to rely on as well. It takes away the pressure from them and from me, because if I had only one channel, my analysis, the pressure would be so high, I wouldn't be able to perform the same way. And you know, just sharing the workload, sharing the pressure, and also it's good to have a different view. And because they are good traders, I give anyone a channel if you want. If someone volunteering or wants a channel, I'm happy to give one on Discord. But you have to be, good, reputable trader, verified funded account or a real account, so it's not just analysis.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Because put your money where your mouth is, I always say.
Yeah, and like you say, you're actually giving advice to other community members, so you have to meet a certain threshold and criteria to be able to be trusted to do that and deliver that.
Yeah, just pay me £100 and you get the channel.
That's okay, man. I'm far from that.
To be honest, I don't follow no one. I just come here, talk, and then see your lives. The rest is muted. Only have your channels with notifications.
No, thank you.
In general as well. Because sometimes I want to piss off the guys.
Yeah, if someone thinks that they want to send some analysis and they're good at it, let me know and I create you a channel. Try yourself. I guarantee that as soon as you start putting out analysis to others, because the pressure is so high, you're going to think twice whether you would put your money into this trade, and you're going to perform way better. Like, since I started the live tradings, my analysis got better and I became more profitable. Not always, not consistently. There are some bad weeks, but generally speaking, the pressure makes diamonds. And I'm going to lock in some profits on Nasdaq because market is opening in 23 minutes.
I think I'm good on analysis, but execution, -5. I think my issue is I put some positions like I have 10K account real money and not 400K. So, and normally I take a spoon of profits and get a ball of losses. Now it's been different, but yeah, I'm on that stage.
Thomas, can I ask you a question?
I like girls. I do.
No, I'm sure you already answered this question before, but about your trading journey when you transition from your job to full-time trader.
I was actually there were a few attempts to do that.
So it wasn't just the first try and you were successful.
No. No one does that. I guarantee that as soon as you decide that I'm going to quit my job to become a full-time trader, I guarantee it's the worst decision of your life and you're going to fail. Who am I to say? There are good examples, but I had like probably two attempts. When I started working in the cash equities desk, obviously we were not allowed to trade on personal accounts, but everyone was trading on personal accounts. Some trades were reported, but because we had, let's say, inside information about the client's positions, we were not allowed. Of course, I didn't use that information. But when I worked on a cash equities desk, I started trading on my own account after many years, and I lost a lot of money. Like literally an annual bonus of, I can't say it's large amount, and I blew it in 1 week. My whole annual bonus, which is, you know, it's multiples of the average British salary in 1 week. And then the second one, I was like, okay, I'm gonna be smart. At that time, I was in a fixed income desk a year later, and because the fixed income desk was so boring, literally, we invested in 5-year maturity corporate bonds. It was nothing to do, so like, okay, I'm gonna start trading again. I was smarter, and with the help of my boss, who was a very good trader, I was able to build up the capital, but then I stopped because I had personal issues. And then a few years on, I started again, and it was just much easier. I was able to trade and quit my job.
Wow, that makes me feel good, because I've burned a lot of money as well. But thank you for sharing.
Everyone does, but you have to be smart. Don't blow your life savings. Don't risk money you can't afford to lose. Always invest first. Take care of your family first, then take care of yourself. Go to the gym, eat healthy, you know, sort yourself out. Be active every day. Once you done all of that, gives you a peace of mind that, okay, I took care of my family, everything is fine. Now it's time to make some money. If you go out to the markets and start trading, that you want to leave your job, I guarantee you're going to fail if you're desperate. So you have to be really calm. Have a full-time job, do trades, but it's going to take years. But once you have a motivation other than financial gain, I think it's achievable. My motivation to become a full-time trader and leave my job, which was in banking and finance, and I had good salary, is the freedom. It's not money, it's the freedom. Obviously, you need money to be free, but I remember when I submitted a holiday request in January for 2 weeks and it was refused, I was like, fuck off. I was like, I'm not doing this. And my motivation was to be independent financially and also independent, well, I had to have time and do whatever I want, whenever I want. That's the best thing. You know, when I wake up,
Yes.
I can go to the gym whenever I want. Of course, after I've done my duties at home, taking care of my son, making sure that my wife is comfortable, has everything she needs. Money is, it's not an issue. Luckily, I'm very, very lucky. Once everything is sorted, if I want to do gardening at 9 in the morning, I go out and do gardening. If I want to go to the sauna at 10 a.m., I go to the sauna. It's priceless. If I want to go on a holiday for a month down to Croatia, I can go down because I know I can work from there.
That's some good motivation, Thomas. Thank you for the advice.
It's better motivator than money, I think. I like your hat, by the way, David.
Thank you.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Crying, boss. You should be so proud about you.
I'm proud about you, Luis.
Nah. I'm not.
Tarek Ulahayanes says, hello Tomasz, I was making $3,600 a year in a shitty job. Quit his job and waited for 2 years to learn. His first salary in trading was $3,500 a month. Wow, you see? Another good example. It's possible. boring day, innit? Oh, I forgot to send out the analysis on gold. What's your job, David? Your occupation?
I own a construction business.
You own a construction business?
Yes, that's correct. So we
So
do
why you wanna,
a lot
why
of.
do you wanna quit it, or?
No, this was before. This was like maybe like 3 years ago that I was working for a company managing another person's company, and I made the transition to open my business and trade at the same time. But that was a very rough journey trying to open my business and trade at the same time, because I was just depending on the trading and my savings.
No, it is a bad decision. But did you manage to sort it out or stand on your feet?
Yes. I guess I started to work a lot and just not trying to focus on trading too much. I mean, I was trading, but not going all in. You know, I started to getting more jobs, and I sorted up. And I think my best decision was to join the alpha community, because I was trading very recklessly, and now just knowing you get the both worlds, technicals and fundamentals, and even psychology with the alpha community. I really recommend it.
Thank you so much for your kind words. But having a business, I think if you want to leave your job, in general, speaking to everyone, starting a business is another way. So it isn't just trading the only way. It can be business, starting your own business. And actually, it's one of the best. I have 3 businesses, one e-commerce and 2 other. And starting a business is rough. You're going to work longer hours. You have to work harder than you ever before. But once you reach break even and you start earning real money, like serious money, and the business is booming, all those little achievements are just so sweet. Wonderful feeling. So I'd recommend everyone start a business.
Yes, I agree. That's a whole journey in itself. Definitely.
Yeah, I had a business and sold it in 22 December, and decided I was gonna trade whilst being off from work because I didn't have to. Yeah, I blew 15 grand and thought, no, I think I need to go and occupy my mind somewhere else. So
It's very easy. It's very easy to blow money, isn't it? But earning that money, imagine that. I remember when I first blew my first £1,000. It was like within minutes. It was like 10 years ago, or 12 years ago. Student loan. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's very easy to blow that amount of money, but when I had to earn that money from waiting in a restaurant, that was a long month.
Yeah, I mean, it was years before we, like I said, sold the company. And once we sold it, it's a huge weight off your shoulders. But I did take a lot of the equity from the company and invested it in other businesses, especially tech businesses as well.
Yeah.
Like boot camps that deliver courses, obviously, to get people into software development. Brilliant investment. If you ever want to invest, hit me up. I'll tell you it'd be worth it. It's based out of the UK. Norwich.
My sister lives in Norwich.
Yeah, beautiful place. Our office is based there.
Yeah, it's one of the safest in the UK, apparently, or was.
it's reputable businesses obviously are established out of there. One of which I'm obviously invested in. It's been successful. Within a year, I won an award for obviously best new business.
Wow.
Yeah, it's flat. Lots of government funding, lots of obviously ourselves like private shareholders investments. So it's got a really good balance, and it just keeps growing. We're taking over areas in like Liverpool, Cambridge, Peterborough. So we're just expanding across the country really.
Amazing. Tarakulu do people from North Korea trade? I doubt. Whoop, whoop. Look at gold. We have 10 minutes until New York Stock Exchange open. Gold is edging lower. The next set of data is going to be after the New York Stock Exchange open, but in 23 minutes. So Stock Exchange opens in 9 minutes, and in 23 minutes PMI data, and then in 38 minutes another hurdle, which is going to be the existing home sales. So far, if you look at the economic calendar, the jobless claim was inflationary, which should push down gold in theory, and so far it's doing okay job, but it needs a little more push, which I think PMI is going to deliver within 23 minutes, or in 9 minutes the New York Stock Exchange open. Which one? We shall find out. Interested to sign up to the Alpha community? There's a link in the YouTube chat for the all discounted price due to popular demand.
Hello, Gaitamas.
Hey Mario, how you doing, brother?
Never better, never better. Had to feed my fish, and it's pouring in London.
What a surprise! Raining in London.
Pouring.
Che cazzo?
Yeah.
Are you Italian, Mario?
Half breed.
Half breed and half.
Half breed.
Half breed.
Yeah.
Which
half
contains.
Breed, which my grandmother wasn't that good girl, you know. And I would stop it here.
Okay. What languages do you speak?
German, French, Russian, Italian.
Oh my god.
Yeah, not bad. I had this talent, you know. So it wasn't difficult for me to get this language. My brother is even better than me. I also know a little bit in Magyar.
Na zdrowie, towarzysz.
Lengyelországból.
Polak, Węgier, dwa bratanki.
That's it. 500 forint. I was on the Keleti, you know. On the Keleti in these years that you couldn't get the dollars. So that was the station to get some.
The man of many talents. The man, the myth, the legend, Mario Scott. You made some amazing. You made some pretty big profits the last few live sessions.
Yesterday, 11K.
Wow.
Yeah, and a couple of days ago, 7.5. So, yeah, it's been absolutely fabulous this week. I'm running with the red now because I'm selling, you know, I'm selling 10 lots of gold, and I've cashed this morning some US 100, but I bought again. Now I'm running red, but that one take profit is 1800. I mean 18,000. I'm gonna leave it like this with no stop loss whatsoever.
You win some,
on
you lose
Nasdaq.
some.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna get some water. We have 5 minutes. 7 minutes? 5 minutes? 7 minutes until... No, 5 minutes until the New York Stock Exchange open.
You a legend, Mario. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm old enough to be. You're gonna get
Super
this.
Mario.
Thomas is my father of internet. You are my grandfather, bro.
All right, there you go. So you're in the good hands.
Jesus, you guys make me feel nothing.
We are just going to call Mario Granddaddy from now on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. You can. No offense whatsoever.
What time frames do you mainly trade on?
Who, me?
Yes. Sorry.
Daily.
The daily.
Yeah. Daily is my bias, everything, you know, and then I'm going down to look good entries and exits. But yeah, daily, even weekly, you know, depends.
And then your entries on like the 15 minutes.
1 hour rather, you know.
1 hour.
1 hour rather. I'm digging into 1 hour, but 1 hour is for me the candle that I don't want to go lower than this, you know. I know that there's different theories and stuff, etc., but I am a little bit old-fashioned, and yeah, I know guys that they, you know, that they look in entries in 5 minutes, 1 minute, but that's not for me. That's too quick. I just can't put my nose around it, you know.
That makes sense. But like the 1 hour is like cleaner
Yeah.
as well, smoother.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, thank you.
Ba, 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 ba. Do, 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 do.
Thomas, I have a question.
Exit only. Go on.
What if the data comes deflationary? Do gold will rise then?
Damn, we fucked. If it comes out deflationary, then it's no good.
Yeah, you pack your things and you go for holiday.
Yep.
Before it crash.
Yep, but not to the UK because it's shitty rainy.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely miserable. Ten seconds. Let's hope to get some volume.
Oh, you're right. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let the New York boys bring in the volume. In the meantime, oh, Nas is pumping gold. Let's sell some gold.
That's what I love about this market. It was red, now it's bloody blue.
It is.
Yes, Habibi. Yes, Habibi.
Absolutely. Give us a 5 grand and we're done for the week.
Someone's Lord always asking, is gold dead? Yeah. Doesn't want to move. Whoop, 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 whoop. It needs to break out from this consolidation.
Yeah.
New York didn't really bring any volume so far. But Nasdaq, yeah, Nasdaq is most likely going to sell off the fish. There will be some profit taking, which started now. Thanks God I took profit on Nasdaq. But gold is just moving sideways.
This next 15-minute candle will give us the volume we need.
Yeah, the
PMI
next
is
data.
up. Yeah.
Next data is coming up in 12 minutes. A whopping 16 pips of profit.
So because when the equities market opened, there was quite a sharp sell in gold. Would that indicate that institutional buyers are trying to front run the news, or does that not mean anything?
Is it institutional or retail? Could be anyone. Could be, just a family office or a hedge fund. Or
Yeah, to be fair. Yeah.
My speculation was that gold should drop in order to fuel some or channel some money into Nasdaq. Again, don't buy Nasdaq immediately at market open because there's some profit taking going on. In fact, I would sell Nasdaq, but quick trades in and out, and when price comes a little bit lower, buy at discount. Nasdaq is going to create a new all-time high in the next few days or weeks. That's for sure. Gold just doesn't want to drop. Inflationary data came out and gold doesn't want to drop. That is some bad sign. Some worrying sign. Concerning.
That's awesome. They get up in a poor position. They nearly beat them. Ended up throwing that game and think themselves would be pretty.
Alright guys, I'm gonna call it today. New York didn't bring any volume. You have PMI coming up. You have all the information that you need. It's on the chart. And I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the evening. Maybe start the weekend a bit early, since, you know, I'm a free man. Read the chart. This was sent out to the members Discord. Basically, if a higher PMI comes out, it's going to push down gold to 2009. Hopefully, a lower PMI is again going to push back to 2030, 2035. So it's all down to the data. So far, the market sentiment wasn't very good. No volume on the markets. No nothing. Just moving sideways. But maybe it's going to start dropping now. Who knows?
Thank you, Thomas. Great session today. Thank you.
Thanks, Thomas.
You are very
Wait
welcome.
more 9 minutes. Wait more 9 minutes, please.
Tomorrow.
No.
Yes.
I want to go.
Let the guy,
You don't need me. Yeah. Let the man. Let the man live.
Rest. He's sleepy today.
I'm fucking tired. Not good. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Great morning briefing today. Great trades. Yesterday, Nvidia was amazing. Nasdaq was amazing. Hopefully, we're going to profit from these sells. Thank you so much, and see you. Is there anything in the calendar tomorrow?
No. But next week is a lot news.
Oh, maybe I should take a long weekend to prepare for next week. I think that would be a brilliant idea.
Yes.
Very good idea.
Well rested, come back, make the money, take the money, send out some good analysis. Yeah.
Have a nice
Amazing.
weekend.
Wonderful. Thank you very much,
Appreciate it, boss.
You're welcome.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Take care,
See you
Thomas.
later, alligator.
See you later.
Bye
Bye.
Cancel.
And those of you who would like to join the Alpha community, there are some new spaces added to the membership, but just between you and me. If you look at the website, the price is $399. But I sent a link in the YouTube chat, which is the old 2023 price, £199. Do not tell anyone. There's only 3 spaces available. Once they're gone, I'm going to close down that link, and you won't be able to use it until, or again, the next discount, flash discount, is going to be most likely end of March or early April for the Easter period. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good day. This is the, well, price is dropping in it. Oh, look at that. Anyway, I'll let you guys enjoy the PMI trade. I said the trade. This is the Alpha Facts. Have a good day.